Welcome back, Budget Family. This is your boy Budget with Budget Bass Bro 101. For today's video, I'll be showing you guys one of my budget setups that I've been using. So my channel is based on budget-friendly products. Now, what does that mean? Well, it can mean a lot of things, right? Everyone's budget is different. But I think I can speak for a lot of people that budget-friendly is something affordable that anyone can afford and it won't hurt your wallet. From one of my first videos, you could see me using a red rod, which was a Lew's Mock Smash combo. That combo was 150 bucks at Cabela's. For me, this was my baseline. For 150 bucks, you could get a decent rod and reel. But after using it for a while, I felt it could have been better. Could I piece my own setup for the same amount or less, but with better quality parts? This is what led me to start my channel. So without further delay, here is one of my current setups that I'm using. And from removing the covers, you would see I'm using the reel. It is a Lew's Speed Spool LFS. And this reel, this reel is awesome. I love it, alright? And then the rod, it's a Okuma Stratus 7. So this is my first set. I'll take it off of the box. I have been using this, but I just put it back in the box for display purposes for this video. And I was going to change it to a braided line, so I'll leave the box here for us to look at too. But the reel, let's talk about it. I think the reel is like the most important part of the whole combo, right? It's the bread and butter. If you don't have a good reel, I think everything overall, your experience, it probably won't be as great. So I went with the Lew's Speed Spool, the LFS, because this is said to be the gatekeeper of one of the best, if not the best, $100 reel. But yeah, $100, right? It is a lot for me, but I think it had been perfect timing for me because days before purchasing it at Cabela's, and even currently today, if you go on Cabela's website right now and you search up the Lew's Speed Spool, it is still on sale for only $75. Now that's a steal. This reel is really awesome. Let's look at the box here for some specs, alright? This has a 10 bearing system. This drag is 15, but I don't think it really matters much, I guess. I don't know. They have different gear ratios, but I went with a slower one. I went with the 6.8 to 1 gear ratio. And the nice thing about this reel is it only weighs 7.1 ounce. You know, it's not the lightest, super lightest one out there, but at the same time, it is not heavy at all. Like when you hold this reel in your hand, it feels nice. It's not heavy, but at the same time, you feel that weight, you know, because for a lot of people, they kind of put weight like with quality, you know, because, you know, like when you touch some, like when you hold some like the plastic reels out there, you can feel that, okay, this is where they cut costs on. It's a little cheaper. But other than that, let me see. Also, just holding this reel in your hand, it feels very nice. It fits perfectly. I don't have really big hands, and I don't really have small hands either, but it fits in your palm very, very nicely. And you can feel it, you know. I think the sides are graphite, which is probably just like another word of saying it's plastic. But it's not bad. It feels good. Other than that, also, this reel, I'm still pretty new at bait casting, but just learning it a little bit and setting it up, I can cast this thing very far, and it's very, very smooth. I have very minimal backlashes. So I think with this reel you can't go wrong at all. For a loose speed spool, it's a very nice reel. All right, I'll move this to the side for now. Let's talk about the rod next. This is the Okuma Stratus 7. And I got this rod at Dick's Sporting Goods. Hopefully the camera can pick this up. That's the best I can do right there. This is a 7-foot rod. It's a one piece. It's a medium heavy. And the tip is a extra fast tip. And the lure size, you can hold 1/4 to 3/4 ounce size. It's very nice. I love this rod. For 40 bucks, you can't beat it for 40 bucks. You know, it's when I first saw it online, I didn't really have high hopes of it. I didn't really care for it as much until when I went in person to go look at it and touch it and hold it in my hands. And I'm telling you, it feels so good in the hands. Because I think like most of the time, you're focusing and holding like by the handle part, and you see most of this part, right? And I hope the camera can pick this up. I'm a sucker for anything like carbon fiber, you know. And this has that carbon fiber, like, I don't know if it's real or not, but it has that carbon fiber weave look. And it's glossy, and it looks so beautiful. You can see that. Oh man. And it's on the handle part too, the split handle. It looks and feels so nice. And that's where I feel that this thing is worth, that alone is worth the 40 bucks. Just having that carbon fiber look and feel. And the top other half part of the rod is just like a matte flat color paint, I guess. And it feels just fine. It doesn't feel cheap. It has a nice backbone, so it's not flimsy at all. But at the same time, it has a very nice, at least for me, the tip is sensitive enough that, you know, like I never lost any fish, you know. So I think it's for like a $100 setup, this is perfect. Like, yeah, this one, it's the whole total, you know, it's 115 bucks, but it's barely over 100 bucks. And I think for that price, I think this is hard to beat, I think. This is like this could be a great beginner setup for anybody who just wants quality parts, or like me. It's a great setup that can do it all, right? And yeah, you can argue that you can buy used parts on the Facebook marketplace for cheaper, but that can be said for anything, you know. One of my buddies just bought a pretty new Corrado K, and those things are like 200 bucks brand new, right? And he got it for 90 bucks, all right? And you can find SLXs for like 50 bucks. So yeah, you can get cheap quality used parts, right? For someone who just wants to be able to go to a store and buy a new setup for either for themselves or for their kids, you know, and you just want to give them a whole new one, right? Like, I think that's where this is all about, you know. You could go to the store and buy this brand new right now. To worry about it being used, or if it was already repaired, or if it has scratches and dings, you know. So this is a very great setup, I think. But here's the big kicker though, right? Stay tuned for my next video as I'll show you guys my other setup. And this one, it is well under 100 bucks. Like, no joke, it's under $100. Not 115, not 104, it's under $100. And again, it's nothing but just great quality parts, you know. Not going for any of the cheap stuff, you know. This, for me at least, I think these are good quality parts, all right? Spoiler alert, Daiwa, all right? That's good. That's more than enough, all right? If you guys like this video, please help my channel by hitting that like and subscribe button. It's completely free. Leave me a comment. If you guys have any questions about this setup, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them. Or if you have one, or if you had both of these parts, or if you had them in the past, let me know what you did or you didn't like about it. All right? And also, if you were able to do your own budget-friendly setup, let me know what you got. I would love to know what you're able to do. I'm curious because if anything, I might just end up getting one too because I think that's how I did mine. I just from seeing some reviews about certain products, especially the Speed Spool. It was such a highly rated reel, that I didn't. I was sold from the get go. And if after watching this video you're consider buying a setup like mine, I'll leave the links in the comments below. All right. Like always, peace out. Stay fishing.